Hi guys, so this video, like the title suggests, is all about the tubeless conversion kit that I have installed in my bike. The tubeless conversion kit that I have used in this bike is called the Way2ubeless, manufactured by Way2Speed Performance Exhaust System. So this product was launched in November 2019 during Rider Mania. A couple of YouTubers have also spoken about this product. I got in touch with Way2Speed in order to get to know more about this product, and I decided why not go ahead and install this on my bike. To give you a brief overview about my bike, this bike is around 8 months old and it has done a little above 8,000 kilometers, out of which 7,800 kilometers was done on tube tires, but right now it has run around 250 kilometers on the tubeless tire. So I have basically divided this video into 3 parts. The first one is the unboxing, the second one is the installation of the product, and the third one would be a little bit of testing, just to give you a first impression about what I feel about the bike. Okay, so let's start. I opened the cardboard box and I found all the items neatly locked inside a Ziploc pouch. After I opened the Ziploc pouch, first thing that came into my hand was this contraption. I think this is the cartridge gun. After that, I found the cartridges. There were 2, one for the front rim and the other one for the rear rim. After that, you find this nozzle which you attach it to the mouth of the cartridge for easier application. Then you find these thread lockers to lock the spoke nipples. And finally you find the air walls for both the tires. Now I think I'm all set to install this on my bike. As I was leaving my bike at the garage, I also found my friend's GT650 getting its tubeless conversion done. This is how the rims will look like after the sealant is applied. It requires a minimum of 24 hours for the sealant to set in. Once the wheels are taken off the bike, it is mandatory that the spoke rims are grooved and laced properly. Once done, the spoke nipples are locked with thread lockers. Also make sure that the wheels are cleaned thoroughly to remove the dirt, grease or rust in order to make the sealant set in properly. After setting up the rim, the sealant was applied, going around each spoke one by one. Once done, the sealant was allowed to set in for some time. After a while, the sealant was applied again, but this time in between the spoke nipples. Later, the sealant was spread around, making a nice even layer. I was happy to see Melwin that day in the evening. He had dropped by to supervise as there were 2 to 3 bikes undergoing tubeless kit conversion that weekend. He is the brainchild behind this product. The entire process took almost 45 minutes to complete. Once done, the rims were left to dry for at least 24 hours. So I was back on day 3 morning to take a look at the rims. They looked good to go. Talking about the properties of the sealant, it's mainly made up of butyl polymer, which is the same material used to make tire tubes. It can withstand temperature from minus 55 degrees Celsius to 250 degrees Celsius and has got a stretchability of around 500%. This has been tested and certified by the American Society for Testing and Materials. At the garage, I also found this box of butyl straps. This will be put on top of the sealant layer, which will act like an extra reinforcement. Although these straps were not available in the box when I purchased, the company has said that these will be available in the box from now on. After ensuring the sealant is dry, a circular hole was carefully cut through the sealant using a paper cutter where the valve stem needs to be placed. There will be 3 butyl straps of varying widths that will be used on the rims. This is to ensure all-terrain capabilities. The third strap was the widest of all. After putting on this butyl strap, ensure that the excess material is sliced and removed using a blade or a paper cutter. This is to ensure there is no air leak when you put on the tires later. So finally it was time to put on the tires. The side walls near the lip of the tire was coated with soap water to detect any air leakage. The installation of the front tire was pretty smooth. There was no air leakage detected. The tire was later dipped in a tray of water to confirm this. However, the rear tire had a small leakage. It was not caused by the sealant, but a harmless puncture caused by a nail. Thankfully, the nail did not prick the inner tube when I was on a long trip a couple of days ago. The nail was later removed and plugged. So finally the work is done. My tubeless tires are installed on my bike. So all thanks to Manikandan here. He is the owner of this wonderful garage, Grace Automobile Works. So he is a specialist in Royal Enfield and Bajaj motorcycles, and he's been in this field since '92. Way2Speed suggested Mr. Manikandan to fix the tubeless kit. He has done a wonderful job. I hope he gets more people, more clients to fix the bike. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
Thank you. Forgot to introduce. His name is Arun, and he's Manikandan's assistant. Right now he's just 18 years old, and he wants to be a pretty good mechanic in future, right?
Right.
Okay. So all the best to you. Thanks for helping me out.
Thank you.
So the most important question, how much did I pay? Tubeless kit costed me INR 4,999. The installation charges came up to INR 1,700 and the total expenses amounted to INR 6,699. Now coming to the next important question, how long is the tubeless kit gonna last? As per the company, the kit is gonna last as long as you don't alter the integrity of the rims, that is causing any bend to the rims or damage to the spokes. To prevent this, ensure you maintain adequate tire pressure at regular intervals. For my bike, I have maintained the company recommended tire pressure at 32 psi in the front and 36 psi in the rear, although this is up to your choice. On a cautionary note, don't ride with a tire pressure below 20 psi. You can use this kit on any motorcycle with spoke wheel arrangement. However, ensure that the wheels are in good shape, that is, it's not too much corroded or rusted, or else the sealant may not stick to the rim and it may result in a failure. In my experience, a preferable time to install this kit would be when you are changing to a new set of tires. By doing this, you will not be disturbing the sealant for a long period of time. Although this is needless to say, this kit works only with tubeless tires. Now one final question. Just in case if we are not happy with the product, can we remove the sealant and continue with the tube tires? All we need to do is get in touch with Way2Speed. They will send you sealant remover and you can go back to tube tires. Now the question is about whether it's worth buying this product or not. I have made my own research and I'm willing to take those risks, and so far I'm okay with the results. If you do this conversion, it is entirely on you. So this is all about the tubeless conversion kit for now. Perhaps sometime in the future I will try to come up with a long-term collective feedback about the product from my friends as well. So see you guys till the next one. Ride safe.